How old are you?
Senior in high school.
Oh, really?
Was
You're probably trying to make moves on the newbie teacher.
Toomey was involved, probably.
Well, Toomey was supposed to drive me around long enough to Pops would be off at work by the time we got home.
Yeah.
But Pops went in late that day.
So they were really amazed at East Catholic, but Daddy and I both went over with him. Didn't we make you apologize?
Probably. Yeah, that sounds about right.
Because they never knew of parents that were that.
They don't do that anymore, Gal.
Right?
Yeah, I'm sure.
They don't do that anymore.
No,
Parents don't
I
come
know.
in and make their kids apologize.
Yeah, the parents hire a lawyer to sue the teacher. How
Yeah,
dare you say
right.
that about my child?
Yeah.
Insolent is the last thing he is. Sweet
Yeah.
angel.
Sweet little kid.
Okay, turn the page.
Oh, yeah.
Now, what is this all about?
Oh yeah, this is awesome. This is
so
awesome.
cool. I
Yeah,
love
how
those.
he has special. Look at, he's got an outline of each wrench, and it tells the size.
I hadn't seen that.
That's
And
the,
then
Oh, yeah.
on the garage,
Oh,
see,
yeah.
he's keeping track
Yeah, I
of
like
the
the
bike
notes.
mileage on
Really?
all the bikes. He's keeping a running total of the mileage, and then he keeps track of like when stuff was bought. Bought washer, July 7th, 58, model 850R.
he's right when the house
Kept
got
track-
painted, right?
Oh yeah, kept track of when,
Yeah, what
kept track of
kind
how
of
many
paint it was,
bags
yeah.
of leaves he
Yeah.
raked each
Yeah.
year.
We should have put that
You
up
haven't
there
kept
today.
up with that, have you?
I know.
But you know what, Bob? Art paints our house like George did, right? One side
One
at a
face,
time.
yeah, that's a good way to do
One
it.
chunk a year.
It's not as intentional, though.
No, what did you say? I didn't,
It's like,
I
oh,
didn't get that.
I started painting the house and we haven't finished it.
Oh,
Martha's putting
it's
a
a
more
tribute.
positive
Yeah,
spin on it.
The unintentional
We'll
tribute.
get some top half next year. Yeah,
But
maybe.
did George do it one?
Right.
He
One
purposely
face at a
did
time.
one face
Yeah.
per year, so the house was
Yeah.
painted every 4
It
years.
And
was.
the same color so that it all.
Yeah.
Those notes are so cool though on the wall.
Yeah,
figured
that's
out-
awesome.
I mean, some of the ones that you can't make out like 40 years ago. What do you think that he was talking about?
Yeah.
He'd write down some number for
Yeah,
some
that's
part or whatever.
really classic.
Did he do much work on like a car in the garage?
Oh yeah.
oh yeah,
Changing
he
the
changed his
oil.
own oil and all that.
Oh,
He
big
hated
fish
working
Actually,
on cars
actually,
though,
if
didn't
you
he?
wanna-
Yeah, you like
He hated working on cars.
Change the engine. You guys changed the engine in your.
And my Volkswagen one.
So big time work too. But yeah, you're right.
He didn't like it,
You didn't like
yeah.
it.
Was that because it was too much?
He didn't like
Too
working on
much like
cars?
what he did all day
No.
at work, working on.
Oh, yeah.
With that old Volksy though, he said, "This is how you do it. Have fun, kid." 'Cause I pretty much did that myself.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was under that damn thing saying, "Dad could do this so easy." I'm under
Now was that
that Volkswagen
But it
camper van.
It was red.
There was a
Yeah.
red Volkswagen camper van.
And what
With
did
a
you
pop-up
just say
top.
about it?
Well, so I put a motor in it, and Dad told me how to do it, but he didn't do much of it
Yeah,
because he wanted to toughen me up.
yeah.
Did it work?
The motor fell off,
Speaking of
do
motors,
and I got to put
Quality
it back
check.
in. So we really did. I got it going.
speaking of motors, when Dad and I were going together,
Oh yeah.
he had a, I think he called it a Lafayette. car.
Yeah, yeah.
And we'd taken him right up near Brookfield Pond or someplace, and the motor fell out.
That's why he wasn't doing it.
Hey.
He didn't want his the blood on his hands.
Here's a good tip for when you're
Yeah,
with the Cougars.
have that
Out
motor
in a
fall
remote part.
There you go.
Gee, I'm sorry, man, but my motor just fell out.
So
Stranded
I
here.
don't know how he got out of
It's
that.
not a euphemism.
So he talks about he had some real beater cars when he was a kid, young guy, and so he would go to the gas, and so they would burn oil like crazy. So when the thing was, so he would go to the gas station and get the used oil from the gas station place. The people, the oil
like
that
they'd
was
give it-
dropped out of the car, they
Yeah.
give it to him for free.
Ah,
And he had a bucket or something literally like on the top of the roof, and when the car would start to bang, he had a valve on the inside, and oil would run into the engine, and the thing would start running smooth again. Then he'd shut the thing off.
oh my gosh.
You remember that?
Intravenous oil.
That's
No,
a
I
true
don't.
story that he told me.
Oh, he was ingenious. He
Yeah.
really had
So it was a big deal to get oil for free
Yeah.
in the
Yeah.
Depression.
Yeah.
That was like a big deal.
Yeah.
But
And,
he did a lot of Rube Goldberg stuff that worked, actually.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, he should have gotten a patent on some of
Oh, I
his stuff. He
know
had
it.
lots of good ideas.
Yeah, even at work, there were things that were adopted that he should have been rewarded for.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder about the skateboards, because he's making skateboards for us before we ever heard of skateboards.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Remember
he-
that?
yeah.
He'd take old roller skates, take the wheels off, make a wood thing, and we'd skateboard down. I had never heard of skateboards before that. Now, I don't know if I'm sure he didn't think it up, but
And
it was
today
pretty
I was
early.
telling the story about the time that you and I were skating down Jarvis Road. We were talking about how when you were a little kid, we thought that hill was so huge,
Yeah,
and now
right.
you look at it and think, oh my gosh, the street's almost flat. But anyway, remember the time there was like a big crack in the sidewalk or something? So I don't think these were the skateboards. I think these were when we were younger and they were roller skates. And you fell like kind of in front of Bergen's and got hurt really bad. So you were crying. I mean, you weren't carrying on like a drama queen or anything, but you were just normal crying. And that mean guy, what was the name of that mean guy
Oh, yeah.
that lived across from Bergen and came out and he stood at the front door in his underwear and he yelled, "Shut up, you brats, go on up back to the top of the hill where you belong." What was that guy's name?
But I know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
He's the guy who used to put dirt out. We used to
Yeah.
sleds
Or
down the
gravel,
street.
when it was a beautiful snow and you could sled down
Yeah.
the hill, he would plow. I thought he had a gravel driveway and he
I
would
thought it
plow
was dirt, so you
gravel or dirt or something
so you
so
come
it
to a
would
dead
slow
stop.
you down. when you got to this.
Next to
That guy's
Martel?
Yeah, kind of.
Other side of Martel?
One or two
I think
further
two
down, a couple
from-
further down
right.
from
It was
Martel.
right across from
What
Bergen's
was that
house.
guy's name? Because he
Yeah.
was like Mr. So and So. It was synonymous
Yeah.
with evil.
Yeah.
Larry came up, I think, with his first name. Might have been Walter or something, but we always called him Mr. whatever his name was.
It wasn't Reynolds or.
No. Oh wow.
Back up the top.
Literally, I swear that's a direct quote. I remember that. It was 55 years ago. Well, not
I'm
quite.
surprised you didn't cuss him out.
I should have gone over there
He was a
and
mean
given him
cuss,
Yeah,
a
he wasn't.
piece of my mind.
So Mark, you're into skateboarding.
I was actually thinking about that earlier. I have a longboard. It's got bigger wheels and it's more for like riding rather than some of the
Yeah.
smaller trick stuff. And I was thinking what it would be like to go down Jarvis Road on my skateboard.
Oh yeah, that would be for.
Could you do that without killing yourself?
Yeah,
Could
you can make it down.
You could go down
It
one
is
that's
amazing
steep.
how
Yeah.
I
Oh, yeah.
used to
Really?
think that was such a big hill.
Well,
We'd be going pretty fast down
Oh
there.
yeah, you
know,
get going fast like
we
on
weren't wearing
roller
helmets
skates.
or
Oh,
wristbands
no,
or anything
no,
else.
no. You were
On your own.
Yeah, probably not a lot of turning either.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
besides, well, and then when he did make those skateboards, it was, it's like modern skateboards. Isn't there some flexibility to the thing?
Oh, yeah.
This was
You
like
can
a
turn it
2x4,
really
you know,
easy.
Yeah.
a 2x4 with the front wheels.
With those
Yeah.
old skates,
Here
you
and
used to
the
have to
back wheels
screw
there.
onto the front of your shoes. Remember that?
Yeah,
They're
yeah.
personalized though. Remember that?
Oh yeah.
They were personalized.
Yeah,
Yeah, he had a-
burned in his our names.
Oh, did you? Gee, I wonder what happened.
Well, and then he made go-kart. You guys
He
had
made me a
go-karts
go-kart.
in the
There you
backyard.
go.
He made me a go kart.
You
you remember
had a
that much?
regular path.
No,
Yeah.
I remember the path around the.
Yeah.
Big,
Oh, that was good. Yeah, that was fun riding our bikes around the backyard. We had it.
But
I
I
think
drove
the
that.
grass
I
is
drove.
bad now.
I drove that go kart in the backyard, hour after
What
hour,
did you make it out of? Like an old
An old lawnmower from
lawnmower
Grampy.
engine?
from Grampy.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, who's this handsome critter?
Yeah, that
That's
must be a
cleanup
mistake.
day. We cropped out Bobby apparently in that picture. That was when we cleaned out your garage.
But see, they're still trying to make up for you feeling so neglected.
Yeah,
They're trying to
right.
make it seem like Sid did all this work all by himself.
What year was that?
About 4 years ago.
Yeah, not all that long ago.
What's this here?
The Coast Guard plate, I think.
Yeah,
Isn't that
that's
the
this
Coast
way.
Guard front,
Oh,
front
yeah.
plate, you know?
Yeah, I used to proudly have that on my car, and then somebody said you have to have two
Right.
legitimate plates, but I see a lot of people with something else.
All right.
on the
I
front.
think legally you have to have two plates.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Okay, turn the page.
That garage looks awfully clean.
I know it does.
I remember the day this picture
Oh,
was
I did
taken.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that one too.
Dwight. Dwight. What?
He looks like
Dwight.
Dwight, the guy in the office.
Dwight.
Dwight Schrute.
Look how different, you know,
That's Brian Angel.
John.
the only person
Well,
that
Joe
doesn't look
got
completely
cropped off
different is you.
somehow. That's awful.
Really?
There's
Yeah.
Grampy.
You look almost the same. Mark,
There you go.
the rest of us, not so
Kinda.
much.
Kinda.
No, not really. Good.
So and
Let's see.
poor
Man.
Mary Jo isn't in
Brian,
it.
that looks like you.
Yeah.
So
Right
much.
there. Let's see
Brian
how much
Abel.
got cropped off. Where's?
That
Oh,
looks like you.
really?
That looks
Yeah.
like little Brian, big Brian.
Yeah, that's when he
Oh,
was,
that's a picture of them now.
that was
Right
when
there.
he was Big Brian.
Boy, how did? It must
Yeah,
be a different
okay,
picture
so
though.
when was this?
Maybe.
It's a different picture of the same.
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
it
they
is
know it
different
was
maybe,
85?
because that's like a red color.
Does that seem right to
Yeah.
you?
That's not
Yeah,
the same.
it does,
Yeah,
it
not
does
the
seem
same
like.
picture.
So this is us taking the pictures. I had a
Oh,
tripod
let's see.
apparently.
You guys
We
got
got
married
camera on that.
in 84.
And some
Yeah,
shorts.
Joe came in.
Nice,
Yeah,
huh?
right.
Yeah.
Showing them off.
So where was Mary,
You got
you
'em.
say Mary Jo was
She,
crossed out of here?
she was over
Daisy
here.
Dukes?
I think. That's a
what you're talking
different
about?
picture.
You can't see the boots.
Well, I don't.
I bet she's taking that
What year do
picture.
you think this picture was?
What?
What year was that picture?
1985.
Yep,
85.
it is 85. They have it on the opposite
So you don't think
page.
she was taking it?
I think she's
I don't
taking
think
it.
so.
Somebody had to take it.
Well, see, I had a tripod here, so I
Oh,
think
see,
that's how we
okay.
took it. Or I don't know.
It looks like
Is
he's
he photo?
crashing.
Is he photobombing?
It looks like Dwight is photobombing.
Don't you think Bobby's the only one that looks the same? I mean,
No, I think
Here,
you
here.
look
I think I
really
look
young
the same.
here. You know,
And
just
here.
not the same.
And here.
Look at Slick with the Daisy Dukes and
I
the
know.
three-ring
The heck,
pants.
you look
Yeah.
like that. The mustache.
Pretty
There's
darn
almost a theme
good.
to it.
What?
There's almost a theme to the shirt and socks.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I did
was good at
notice
You planned that. You planned that.
Yeah, that's very matchy.
Gail, how old were you then?
that. 85.
85?
She was born in 21.
I was
64.
74.
Oh my
64.
goodness, you look
64.
So
64.
young there.